Every week on Bullseye, before we go, we like to leave you with a recommendation from me. We call it the Outshot. So I actually spent a lot of time thinking about how to describe Detroiters to you. It's a show on Comedy Central. It's about two best friends who run an ad agency together. But that doesn't really cut it description-wise. I mean, even if you add that they are in Detroit and the show is sort of about their Detroitiness, there's a lot of Werner's ginger ale talk. It helps, but it doesn't quite get there. Because if you dig into Detroiters, really explore the themes, the show, at the end of the day, ultimately, when all is said and done, is about two dumb dummies acting dumb.
Carter Grant, VP of Marketing, Chrysler?
Yeah, have we met?
We're about to. Sam Duvet.
Hi, I'm Sam.
Tim Cramlin Advertising.
Hello, Tim.
Cramblin Advertising? Are you Hank Cramblin's son?
That I am, yeah.
Do you know Sally Pomerantz? Head of creative for Pomerantz & Klein.
Hank Cramblin. What a legend. How is your father?
He went insane. He lives in a nut house now.
Oh. Well, the next time you see him, you tell him Sally Pomerantz from Chicago said hello.
He won't understand that. Talking to him is like talking to Bugs Bunny.
Well, then you tell him what's up, Doc.
Thank you. That'll mean a lot to him.
Oh, and also they love each other.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're mad because I met Paws the Tiger. Why are you being such a jerk?
Because you're a complete to me in my dream last night, Tim.
What?
Yeah, you just walked right by me like you didn't even recognize me.
Why would I do
Yeah, I keep on saying, Tim. You walked right by me like I was just some old white guy. Also, I was white in the dream.
Well, that's why I didn't recognize you. You were white.
Oh.
The stars are Sam Richardson and Tim Robinson. Richardson was a regular on Veep. Robinson was a writer and performer on Saturday Night Live. They're best friends in real life. They met at the Second City in Detroit. And you can feel their friendship in every scene of the show. It's rare that they're not on screen together. And they're so sweet that they can really do just about anything, no matter how dumb it is.
Hey, how are you? We're here for the charity event.
The entry is a suggested $100 donation.
And I would suggest a much lower number. Is there an open bar?
Yes.
Oh, you're gonna lose money on this
It's
deal.
dumb, stupid.
This is dumb. You guys are suckers. Here you go, sucker.
The show has other virtues. Race is rarely an explicit theme in the show, but you feel it. Most obviously, Richardson is black and Robinson is white, and it's just fun to see such a warm, authentic friendship between two people who are of different races. Besides that, though, Detroit, where the show is set, is America's blackest city, and Detroiters, the show, reflects that. There's a lot of black people in it. If there's a crowd of people, it usually makes sense for a city that is 84% black. Store clerks and doctors and advertising clients and cab drivers and people who are just, wandering through the frame incidentally are mostly black. It's not like it's a show that is exclusive of other races. It's just a show with a ton of black people, like Detroit is a city with a ton of black people. And not for nothing, but Robinson's character is married to Richardson's character's sister, who's black. And it might not be until you actually see it on screen that you realize, you get this kind of rush of realization, how rare it is on TV to see a man kiss a woman who has darker skin than he does. That it's not a big deal on Detroiters feels like a big deal. The thrill of all of this is that the show isn't the slightest bit deracinated. I mean, race is a real part of people's lives, and it is a real part of the show. But the show is also not focused on race. It is focused on two dumb dummies acting dumb.
Sally Pomerantz. Just as lovely as I'd always imagined. I mean, wrong color, but just as lovely.
Yeah, he imagines everyone black.
I suppose it's because I'm black.
Oh, that could be.
Could be.
That could
be.
But the magic of Detroiters is just that it's a warm place to be. These guys really love each other. They love their bad ideas and their weird families and their bizarro coworkers. Detroit, as they see it, is a really nice place to hang out.
I guess I don't even really know what I think.
Well, I guess we know he existed historically.
Right, yeah, historically we know he existed. He had followers. He inspired people. That's documented. We know that. But do I think that he lives in the North Pole and flies around the world one night a year giving everybody presents? No.
Yeah. And I don't think if you kill him, you become him.
No, absolutely not. That's insane. If he dies, he becomes a snowflake, and then whoever that snowflake lands on, that's the new Santa Claus.
Yeah.
That's my outshot.